Yo, what up guys, welcome back to another live stream, and today we're going to be playing the infamous movie slash game Back to the Future. I have done this in the past, but I wanted to continue it because I never really finished the game. So I thought it would be a good idea if we just completely start over. So let's just start off with episode 1. It's all about time. But there's 6. There is 6 episodes, and we might be able to get to the Citizen Brown one, but let's just get straight into this. I haven't played this in a very long time. I played this. I kind of remember like the basics. It doesn't look like I can find it, but hold on guys, somebody's calling me.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there.
Einie.
Boy, in you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
Same time.
You got
It's a remote control car.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Oh, Einstein's probably having a heart attack right now. His Doc is the worst RC controller.
The car.
Alright. I'm pretty sure I know what happens here. I'll be quiet.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Jesus Christ, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein!
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him
built a
and the
time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Yeah, see, if you want to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal.
Watch out. Now we gotta wait. That's gonna zoom. It's gonna skirt.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened
Rocket
to
science.
Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits.
Yeah, but
Marty,
then what
could
if
you
he's
get
in
my notebook?
freaking
It should be in the
China,
toolbox.
50 years into the freaking future? You know? Alright, Doc needs his notebook. Got
No
you.
time to talk now, Marty. Go to the toolbox and get that notebook.
I got you, Doc. It's this way, I think. Nope. This way. Yep. Pretty sure it's in here. Yeah, it's definitely in here.
Notebook.
Found it. Found a notebook.
Flux
Freaking
capacitor?
flux
That's
capacitor.
it.
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook,
What if
I
time
detail
travel
the
was
nearly
possible
3
in real
decades
life?
of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z and E equals the square root of...
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up?
Oh, here he comes. Einstein.
Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Wait, I'm pretty sure he starts disappearing. Yep, that's what I thought. Yep.
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
Now the freaking guys come with their guns and miss all their shots.
Doc!
Oh. That's what's supposed to happen and what happened in the movie.
Marty, is everything okay?
Sorry, Jennifer.
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
That was in, like
Well,
1863
you're
or
safe and
something.
sound now. Back in good old 1986. You.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
I remember this. Like you take the guitar and you blast out the speakers. And he has huge speakers. I remember that. That's in one of the episodes. I think it's in the second one. It's about time. I'm not gonna skip any cutscenes in this. Yep, that's it right there. That speaker you blow out with Marty's guitar. And that's massive. For sale. May 14th, 1986.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. At least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Freaking
Come to see if the
Biff.
old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Crack pothead, apparently.
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Alright, select items. Wait, select items around the lab.
Hey, let me!
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Freaking weirdo.
I miss Einstein.
Me too. Alright. Television. Town Square model.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah? So?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
I think I'll keep it.
Dang
Give it
it.
here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans
Dang.
for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Alright, we gotta go get that.
Hey, Biff. I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What,
I'm
is
trying
it
to get
set
all
to
them.
explode or something?
Well,
You know.
in a way.
I'll take my chances.
I'll pay you for it.
Hold on, guys.
How-
To go in blue screen real quick. Alright.
Not enough.
Man.
Never mind. Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything. Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Oh, that was it. Freaking. Oh, don't you dare.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Let's make some noise.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even doing anything. You can hear it.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
I swear to God, there's something over here. Apparently, there's not.
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're
Let's
trying
go.
to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle it.
Let's go!
can
Alright.
I guess you can.
So now,
Okay,
what we
son,
do,
I'll
so he's
stay
not
out
going
of
to
your
say
way.
anything, right?
You know where to find me.
Alright, so
I'll
what
keep
we're going to
looking
do
around. Thanks,
is we're going to
Dad.
go to the jukebox, and then we're going to have Biff, use it, and then we're going to pick up Doc's notebook with it. Alright, I have apparently 1,500 million IQ. I can't freaking see it. There we go.
Wait, I got one.
No. What's a hint? It would take a pretty powerful force. Yep. Oh. Oh. So now. Oh yeah.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Yep, all the way up.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
I'm waiting for it. Dude.
Rock on, Biff.
Rock on.
Shit.
Oh, and then the dang, the freaking. Okay, now we got Doc's notebook. That's good. Alright, that's cool.
Doc,
Bulletproof vest.
where are you?
This is Einstein, I remember. From the movie. It's on ice. So I don't think Marty is old enough to drive.
Doc?
Nope, it's gonna be Einstein. Which is still good, but like Doc's still missing for some reason. It's freezing apparently.
Einstein! Where do you come
Dog.
from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Gotta grab this.
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Shoe.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Alright, let's get out of here. We gotta go to that one, like, really mean lady. It's like a billion newspapers. Follow the trail to Doc. Alright, you got nothing around this. What's up, Einstein?
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Alright. You gotta go one of these ways, I'm pretty sure. Hey, hi. Ah, ha.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry, guys. I had to go grab some water.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Alright, no.
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
I just go ahead.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Try Einsteiny.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. Now I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea, and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Jeez.
The candy looks older than I am. Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Except I gotta touch the newspapers.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture. Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Let's go one more time.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
You gotta ask her.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
You gotta ask her.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't have it, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Okay, so we know when. No. Okay, well, let me look at the pictures, apparently. Oh.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Tough.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Okay, so while she goes in there, we gotta run all the way over here and find the speakeasy.
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Alright, Edna lost her shoe during the age of probation when legal drinking establishment. What went up in its place? You're looking for a day of fun. See, I didn't think I needed the last one, but...
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Alright, cool. February 1932.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then.
So
when?
1931.
I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Cool. Let's see. It's awfully hot in here, isn't it? Yep, that's what I thought.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Okay, run.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Except they gave her shoe back 50 years later. Okay. July 13th.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a costume. Tonight's the big, Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Honestly.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Alright.
Time circuits on. Flux
Check.
capacitor.
Check.
Fluxy. Time circuits are already on.
I'm dumb.
Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Dang, I didn't know Marty can drive. I wish we were able to drive in this game. Like, only to be able to go 88. Oh, this is with Kid Tannen, I think. Oh, Tommy gun. Hill Valley, 2 miles. Back in time, trophy earned. Alright, let's get cereals.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
That's this one guy. This one guy works for the court. That guy behind me. Oh, I forgot this is the episode where we get freaking rocket drill, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is Lorraine, I'm pretty sure.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets? No doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
I'm gonna say no.
Not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's
Harry Callahan.
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Yeah, he's definitely there, so let's just head over there right now.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
So then now we need to go over here. Right now, this way. And then you gotta go to the no, this way. There we go. It looks short for some reason.
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Alright.
Doc!
Art,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
Hold on, guys, I'll be right back.
1980. The automatic retrieval system, of course. He hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right. But what?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. You're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Smarty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it! If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who, may I say, is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Okay. Hey, never mind. What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there. The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Okay. Hey,
Sorry guys, I thought my mic was on, but it was actually off. So now we gotta make our way all the way to the courthouse. Oh my god, bro, these controls are so weird. Yeah, I was gonna say Einstein's right there. Come on, Einstein.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, that's...
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Yeah, go one more time.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Callahan, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
Oh.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh. Or do we take H? Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
So...
Now if H stands for one...
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet. I don't... need to go in there anymore.
H stands for the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H to A multiplied by the inversion of...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Or do we take H's step? H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant in the graph. Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain constant acceleration produced by the inverse?
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration force.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen!
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You can meet over there in the jailhouse. I think they have an empty cell.
No, the jailhouse has bad associations for some of the Stay Soberites.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins can eat. All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
You talking to me?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribollita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Aw, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we? The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement. What about those barrels?
What about 'em?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Can I have a barrel of that soup?
A barrel of soup? Absolutely not, kid. Even in times like these, I can tell you ain't that hungry.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
It's kind of blocked off there, isn't it?
Yeah, but what can you do?
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Brown residents?
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days. You're Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
No, they've already got all the soup they can handle.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The rest home.
No, it's way past their bedtime.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The insane asylum.
No, too much soup makes them nervous.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
Yes, we do generally provide refreshments for the Stay Sober Society, but I'm afraid they may not be able to meet tonight. They haven't got a meeting space.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Nice bike.
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Harry! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but a pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your, patent. We'll get that subpoena delivered. My name isn't...
Harry Callahan!
Yeah. We'll get that subpoena delivered.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you? Huh? I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth, You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. And he's very busy today.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, break time's over. Back to work.
About Arthur McFly.
Yeah?
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
I sure could go for some peanuts.
Lucky for you, I'm in a giving mood.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett! Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey! Al! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out! Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, déjà vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena. Nah.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
I don't think so. Maybe not.
What now?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
Arthur's already a little freaked out. I think showing him a picture of his yet-to-be-born son could turn him into a vegetable. Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry, some other time. What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry, some other time. What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry, some other time.
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry, some other time.
about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right. We'll get that subpoena delivered.
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches! Come down from there, you son of a bitch!
I don't think
right
they're in a
now!
talkative mood
That's
right
an
now.
order! Don't make me angry, schmucko! Get down! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! You can't get away. That easy. Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives to
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot! What now? What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
I don't want to record them right now. Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen! Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett?
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Maybe I can just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Can't you see this is eating me up inside? fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
You're going to find out when you get older.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet. You're going to find out.
Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself?
Someday you have children and
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
you know my blood pressure.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
You're going to find out when you get older.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
Pressure? You're a child. You don't know anything about pressure. Someday.
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
Emmett, you got...
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
That was it too.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
Are you trying to spin this argument around to my failings?
Know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
What will it take to light a fire under your unappreciative hindquarters?
Law? What use is a microorganism for law?
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms?
Some bronze have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man, Emmett.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Law? What use is a microorganism for law? Stop being such a crank! Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Father, why don't you ever listen to me? A room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start!
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man.
Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. You don't get to control my life just because... What did you do?
Emmett!
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Why are you always bellowing at me? Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your leak. I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. If it weren't for scientists... Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start. Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
You are going to learn, boy.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Maybe I could just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. You don't know what's eating you, Father? What did you do?
Emmett!
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Law? What use is a microorganism for law? One great thing ever generated by a lawyer. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Stop being such a crank! Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Why are you always bellowing at me? Pressuring me to be something I'm not. I thought you were a scientist.
Damn it!
My fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make... Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Damn it!
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Can't you see this is eating me up inside? I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Damn it!
Stop being such a crank! Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria! Or maybe your burning passion, Father. What did you do?
Damn it!
This isn't food for thought.
Okay, they're not freaking lying.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Damn it!
Why are you always bellowing at me? I thought you were a scientist.
Damn it!
If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. One great thing ever generated by a lawyer. There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gob. Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Damn it!
don't you go feed the ducks, Father? Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Law? What use is a microorganism for law? Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Who spins around you like a top. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Can't you see the side? What did you... do?
Emmett!
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. My Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start. Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Stop being such a crank, pressuring me to be something I'm not. Why are you always bellowing at me? One great thing ever. Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gotations. Do you ever listen to yourself?
Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry guys.
You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start. Not being such a crank. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father.
What? This is so hard.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Why must you always scatter condescension my way? I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your
I
dad
finally
sounded-
did
It was
it.
an argument we should have had a long time ago.
Man.
Oh! What?
That took so long. That probably took 30 minutes.
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Harry, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
Dang it.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Oh, he's sad. Because he got lied to.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
There we go. Now we got Emma on our side. We gotta break Doc out before he gets shot.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Harry! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now?
Jailbreak. Bart needs a vehicle to catch up. Oh!
There's no way Ed and his bike is gonna be fast enough to catch up at that paddy wagon. Or is there?
I have 8 trillion IQ. We got the drill.
At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
45 billion IQ, apparently. And then we gotta take this to Edna's. Rocket-powered freaking Fiat.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Dang. My man's going 5 miles over the speed limit of 17. They're still after Emmett. My man's on a bike with rockets on it. Imagine that. Gas 17 cents. Oh, I remember this scene. You have to like crawl around the
You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
Go right. Alright. Oh, of course, Kid Tanning's driving it. Okay.
What's he doing here?
Keys.
Keys. The window's shut tight. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
Alright, 800 IQ, ready? Alright, so we gotta go all the way over here, right? There goes that tire. Alright, I have a hubcap.
I'll be back.
What if I use the antenna to unlock the door on the other side? Oh my god. I only have 800 IQ. So now I use the antenna.
No good. The window's shut.
I mean...
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Alright. Let's see. Easy and... I just tried that! Well, I didn't mean to do that. Heck yeah.
Keys.
I'm gonna try this one more time.
No good. The window's shut.
Alright, maybe I'm dumb and we have to go on the other side.
Keys. How do I get him? Gotta set up a distraction. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Ooh, I have a good idea.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
What? It's a new hint.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
It would do not very good. Okay, yeah, you're right. Alright, now we gotta ask Doc. I need a distraction.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver. You're driving too fast. What?
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any
Kill
good.
me?
Not quick enough.
I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You!
I just got socked in the
I
face.
guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources. They're locked!
I know!
I meant to grab that and then do that.
Stand back, Doc!
Marty! Ah!
I'm gonna pull out a revolver. Yep.
How you doing, Doc?
I'm only getting shot at.
How many bullets has he got in that thing?
800 IQ. Yep.
Ow! Son of a bitch!
I got the gun! What now?
Try not to aim it at my head! We need something to get rid of these cops! We need something
I'm
to
so
get
dumb.
rid of these cops!
Ready? Pull it out. Ding!
Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea! Doc!
Look!
Got any ideas?
Doesn't, but none of them are applicable to this situation!
Doc! The throttle!
Why? Oh!
Yo, that might be it. Oh. Why does he turn driver's side? Yo, it's E.T.
Doc! Are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions
Blue screen. Alright.
the self-invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
And then we gotta go to the DeLorean.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
No! Alright. That is so dumb, bro. The freaking cliffhanger. Bicycle built for 2. In the next episode.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos
Tommy
and
gun.
corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
Get Tannen. Alright guys, this is gonna have to be the end of this live stream. This is episode 1. It's about time. Next episode is Get Tannin. That's gonna be streamed tomorrow before I leave to go out of town. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you put a like rating down below. And hope you guys have a good day, night, afternoon, wherever you might be. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.